Bob Dylan's Hurricane, released in 1975 on the album Desire, stands as one of the most powerful and controversial protest songs in his vast catalogue, a searing 8.5-minute narrative that fuses righteous indignation with storytelling mastery to demand justice for Rubin "Hurricane" Carter, a middleweight boxer wrongfully convicted of triple murder. Co-written with Jacques Lévy during a period when Dylan was rediscovering topical songwriting after years of more introspective work, the song marked a dramatic return to the civil rights activism of his early 1960s classics, like The Lonesome Death of Hattie Carroll and Only a Pawn in Their Game, but with greater musical ferocity and unflinching detail. The song recounts the 1966 arrest and conviction of Carter and his co-defendant John Artis for the shooting deaths of 3 white patrons at the Lafayette Bar and Grill in Paterson, New Jersey. Dylan frames the incident as a blatant miscarriage of justice rooted in racism. Carter, a black contender for the world title known for his outspoken defiance of authority, became an easy target for a police force desperate to solve the crime. Overdriving violin riffs from Scarlett Rivera and a relentless rhythm section, Dylan's voice rises from calm narration to furious accusation, detailing planted evidence, coerced witnesses, and an all-white jury that ignored alibis. Iconic lines. Here comes the story of the hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Establish Carter as a symbol of systemic oppression, while verses expose the complicity of prosecutors, witnesses like Alfred Bellow and Arthur Dexter Bradley, career criminals granted leniency for false testimony, and a judiciary indifferent to truth. Musically, Hurricane is among Dylan's most propulsive recordings. The Desire sessions, featuring the rolling, gypsy-inflected backing band assembled with Lévy, gave the track an urgent cinematic sweep that mirrors the storytelling. Emmylou Harris's soaring harmonies and the dramatic build across verses create a sense of mounting outrage, culminating in the repeated plea, "Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world." The song's length and structure, far exceeding typical radio fare, reflect Dylan's refusal to compromise the complexity of the case for brevity. Upon release, Hurricane became both a commercial success, reaching the top 40, and a catalyst for Carter's cause. Dylan performed it at every stop of the Rolling Thunder Revue, often bringing out guests like Roberta Flack and Muhammad Ali, and organized 2 benefit concerts, including the Night of the Hurricane at Madison Square Garden, that raised awareness and funds. Public pressure mounted, articles appeared, celebrities rallied, and in 1976, Carter's conviction was overturned, though he was retried and reconvicted before final exoneration in 1985, when federal judge H. Lee Sorokin ruled the prosecution had been predicated upon an appeal to racism rather than reason. The song was not without controversy. Fearing libel suits, Columbia Records delayed release until lawyers vetted lyrics. Certain details were altered: the bartender's race, the specificity of witness recantations, to avoid legal jeopardy while preserving moral force. Critics accused Dylan of oversimplification, yet the essential truth that Carter was convicted on tainted evidence amid racial bias has been upheld by subsequent investigations and Carter's eventual release after 19 years. Hurricane endures as Dylan's last great protest anthem and one of his most emotionally direct works. Unlike the allegorical distance of earlier songs, it names names, assigns blame, and demands action with uncharacteristic clarity. Rubin Carter himself, who died in 2014, maintained a complex relationship with the song, grateful for its role in his freedom, yet occasionally bristling at being reduced to symbol, but acknowledged its transformative impact. In an era when protest music often favors ambiguity, Hurricane remains a testament to art's capacity to intervene in history. A furious, compassionate broadside that helped free an innocent man and reaffirmed the power of song to confront injustice head-on. In the realm of music, where notes intertwine with narratives, few figures stand as towering beacons of artistic expression as Bob Dylan. Born Robert Zimmerman on May 24, 1941, in Duluth, Minnesota, Dylan's journey from a small Midwestern town to the grand stages of the world is not merely a tale of musical prowess, but rather a profound exploration of human experience, societal upheaval, and the enduring power of words. This narrative essay seeks to delve into the life and work of Bob Dylan, illustrating not only his contribution to music, but his role as a cultural prophet of his time. As a child, Dylan's world was steeped in the rich cultural tapestry of America. His family moved to Hibbing, a sleepy mining town where the cold winds whispered tales of struggle and resilience. The backdrop of the Iron Range, with its rugged landscapes and hardy people, would later seep into his art. One can picture a young Bob huddled under blankets on winter evenings, listening to the crackling radio as the sounds of folk, blues, and rock and roll filled the small living room, shaping the soundtrack of his formative years. Imagine the dim light flickering against the walls, shadows dancing as music flowed through the air, igniting a spark within him. Dylan's early exposure to folk music laid the foundation for his creative journey. Influenced by the likes of Woody Guthrie, he moved to New York City in the early 1960s. The bustling streets of Greenwich Village, alive with fervor and artistic innovation, became his new canvas. Here, amid the smoky cafes and dimly lit clubs, he would hone his craft, weaving together poignant lyrics and captivating melodies. It was at this juncture that Dylan began to redefine the boundaries of music. Picture a dim cafe crowded with idealists and artists, smoke swirling around as the strumming of an acoustic guitar rings out, drawing in the souls of the curious and the passionate. The first major breakthrough came with the release of his self-titled debut album in 1962, though it was his subsequent albums, The Freewheelin' Bob Dylan, 1963, and The Times They Are A-Changin', in 1964, that cemented his status as a voice of a generation. Lyrics such as "The times they are a-changin" resonated deeply during a period marked by civil rights movements and anti-war protests. Dylan's ability to capture the zeitgeist of the era made him a harbinger of change, and his songs became anthems for those yearning for justice and truth. Imagine the passionate chants of protesters marching through city streets, armed not only with placards, but with the echoes of Dylan's lyrics vibrating through the air, giving them courage and unity. Dylan's songs were not mere melodies. They were poetic invocations, reflecting the complexities of human life. His lyrics often bore the weight of philosophical inquiry, exploring themes of love, loss, and existentialism. The vivid imagery in songs like Mr. Tambourine Man and Blowin' in the Wind invited listeners to delve deeper into their own thoughts and emotions. Picture a solitary figure wandering through a fog-drenched landscape, the melancholy of the lyrics resonating with their own fears and hopes, seeking answers in the haze of ambiguity. Yet Dylan's journey was not without its challenges. As he rose to prominence, the pressure of public expectation weighed heavily upon him. The moment he went electric at the Newport Folk Festival in 1965 shocked many of his folk-loving fans as he boldly embraced rock music, expanding the horizons of his artistry. This transformation was not merely a musical choice, it was a declaration of his autonomy as an artist. Dylan knew that growth demanded risk, and in doing so, he sparked debates about authenticity and artistic integrity in music. Envision the electricity in the air at Newport, the gasps and murmurs as Dylan plugged in his guitar, the tension palpable as he shifted the paradigm of an entire genre. Throughout the subsequent decades, Dylan's music evolved, reflecting the ever-changing landscape of society and his own personal introspections. Albums such as Blood on the Tracks, 1975, and Desire, 1976, displayed a more intimate side of the artist, showcasing his struggles with love and relationships. Tangled Up in Blue, regarded as one of his masterpieces, intricately weaves tales of romance that span time and space, offering listeners a glimpse into his vulnerabilities. Imagine sitting alone, headphones on, transported through time as the narrative of love's complexities unfolds in your mind, each note resonating with the universal experiences of heartache and longing. Dylan's lyrical prowess earned him numerous accolades and an enduring legacy, culminating in the prestigious Nobel Prize in Literature awarded in 2016. The honor recognized his unique contribution not just to music, but to the literary world. As the first musician to receive this award, Dylan's legacy solidified the notion that songwriters are poets in their own right, capable of crafting verses that speak to the soul. Visualize the moment when the announcement was made, the world pausing, nodding in unison as they recognized the truth that had been implicit all along. That Dylan's words were not just for singing, but for pondering, for understanding, for healing. But beyond the accolades and commercial success lies the most profound aspect of Dylan's work, his unwavering commitment to authenticity. In an industry often dominated by trends and facades, Dylan has remained a true artist, refusing to be confined by expectations or to dwell in the past. He continues to create, to tour and to inspire, embodying a spirit of relentless exploration. Imagine him on stage, an ageless figure, voice gravelly yet compelling, eyes gleaming with the fire of creation, each performance a testament to his enduring passion. As I reflect upon my personal journey with Dylan's music, his influence resonates deeply within me. Discovering his songs at a critical junction in my life during a time of uncertainty and self-discovery was akin to stumbling upon an old friend who understood my struggles and triumphs without ever having met me. His words became a lifeline during moments of isolation and confusion, offering solace and clarity. Picture a young listener, headphones clamped tightly against their ears, immersed in the rich tapestry of Dylan's verses, each line echoing with their personal experiences, feelings of loneliness transformed into a sense of belonging. Through his narratives, I learned the art of introspection. Dylan's ability to translate complex emotions into something intangible, yet universally understood, encouraged me to embrace vulnerability in my own writing. He taught me the importance of honesty, and that even amidst chaos, beauty lies in the untold stories waiting to be shared with the world. In conclusion, Bob Dylan is more than a musician. He is the embodiment of the human experience, articulated through melodies and lyrics that traverse time and circumstance. His journey from the quiet streets of Hibbing to the global stage is a testament to the power of art, to challenge, heal, and inspire. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, Dylan's work remains a guiding light, reminding us of the importance of voicing our truths, embracing change, and seeking connection through the universal language of music. As I close this narrative, I imagine the soft strum of an acoustic guitar, the fade of a Dylan classic echoing softly, leaving a lingering sense of hope and reflection in its wake.